자, 임창용 31세이브 도전 갑니다. 거의 뭐 볼티모 수호신이에요. 수호신. 디트로이트 타이거스와고요. 3점 차네요.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the
아,
scoreboard.
투구가
But you
또 안
have to give
들어가네.
credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull the trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Number 49 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. 1-1 the count now. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Next up for Detroit, Sam Travis. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 the count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Well, obviously somebody was
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Lim takes the ball now in inning number 9.
자, 32세이브 도전 갑니다.
Ready for another shot now. Victor Reyes.
오,
and these guys are
4점
making a
차인데
little
투아웃에
push here.
1-2루.
You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
그렇지.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last breath for the Tigers.
그렇지.
He gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. Lim enters from the pen now as they've
자,
saved their
33
closer
세이브 도전
until this
갑니다.
deep into extra innings. Last half of the 13th inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Sherton Apostle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
No one down here.
Ball inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Up next for the Rangers, Donovan Casey. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder. Lim is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field.
그렇지.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Jeremy
좋아요,
swings and
변수고.
misses there, so he's down
17마일.
1-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
1-1 the count. 2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. This one wraps. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here
자,
in the ninth.
34세이브 도전 갑니다. 임창용.
So coming to the plate, Jeremy Pena.
2점
And
차입니다.
what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight.
확실히 볼티모어가
Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that
세이브
pitching.
찬스가 굉장히 많이 나오네. 잘하는 팀이었으면 세이브 찬스 나오지도 않아. 오, 요거는 임창용 직접 잡죠?
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same
Nice.
from watching in the stands in this one. Lim is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Number 30.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lim, originally from South Korea, he was selected in the 15th round during the 2020 draft.
아, 스플리터
Man,
좋았다.
coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for
아니,
everything. Nothing is given to
자기
you.
스스로
And
밖으로
this
더
guy has
나가서
turned himself
뛰면서
into
날라서
a
던지냐,
very
그냥
solid
던지기.
big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
From the stretch,
The batter number
Nick
80.
Solak comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Left.
Hey, knock it down, infield, knock it down.
아하.
One ball, one strike.
Yeah, one away, one away.
And a
그렇지.
curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Unless you're
그렇지.
willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
2-0 now. And
좋아,
a good
멈춰.
comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
나이스.
Up. Nunez is there for it.
Mine, mine, mine.
Makes
좋아요.
the catch, and that's the ball game. A 2-0 finish. Lim takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to
자,
close the door.
35세이브 도전 갑니다, 임창용.
Next up, the two-way Japanese
오,
import Shohei
오타니부터 상대
Ohtani.
들어가네요.
Fourth trip to
3점
the
차.
plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on
Oh,
his
좋아.
mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own
아.
way.
He's got it,
야, 이거 수비
and
시프트
he'll reach
때문에.
first as they can't make the play on him. Here's C.J. Cron now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. Ohtani on at first, nobody
그렇지.
out. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out
공식이야,
of the
공식.
zone. 1 out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, two strikes.
Swung
좋아.
on in the dirt for the 3rd strike.
2루까지?
And he
그렇지.
is out at second base. And partner,
고맙다,
that's going to
오타니.
do it for this one. Lim takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking
자,
to close the
임창용
door.
36세이브 도전 갑니다.
Here's Justin Upton now, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to
오,
like the
4점
effort
차인데
despite
원아웃에
the
1루루.
odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
좋고요.
Ball, two
And
strikes.
Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
잘 밀었는데
To
2루.
second for 1. Throw
Ah.
on at first won't be in time, so they just
Savior.
get the 1 there. So Joe Adele bats now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
마지막.
Angels down to their last strike. This one sinks low and
야.
a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
엄청 흔들리네.
Has them down to their final strike.
그렇지.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things
자,
down here in the ninth.
37세이브 도전 갑니다.
Number 12.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran
2점
shortstop,
차네요.
Xander Bogaerts.
Tough task ahead here as this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter
잡아.
right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases.
그렇지.
This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Santander's got it, and there's one away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Lim has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and
나이스.
doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo.
Now back.
오,
Just gets a
갈로가
piece of
여기 와
it,
있네.
strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
That's a
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
1-0.
And this will be a called strike two. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, I couldn't.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's not...
Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the
자,
ninth.
38세이브 도전 갑니다. 임창용.
12.
Now at the plate,
2점
Cesar
차예요.
Hernandez. It could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
파울이었고.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
야,
And this will
이게
make its way into
중요한
center field
타자냐.
for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bring the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. To
그렇지.
short. Reined in.
2루.
To second for one, and the relay
아,
won't nearly
일루는
be in time
안
as
되네.
he's there easily.
당연히
So
병살이라고
runner at first
생각했는데.
now with one away, and digging in now,
어?
Franmil Reyes.
야,
And that's a
저거를
base hit. He's now 2
안타
for
만들어?
5 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Oscar Mercado will be
오,
summoned now to
대타쓴다,
be the
이거지.
pinch runner. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
부르
Zimmer
승부에.
over at second. Mercado is over at first with one away. 1-1 to count. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Oh, on the ground
그렇지.
is short. Could this be
2루.
2? There's one
1루.
on
좋아요.
the first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. Lim takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to
자,
close the door.
39세이브 도전 갑니다. 40세이브 얼마 안 남았어요, 임창용. 오, 이번에
Josh
3점
Bell the
차.
next to hit. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Tough task ahead here.
오,
Here's a
안
fly
돼.
ball well hit. And that is
오,
off
야.
the wall.
담장 맞아서 다행이다, 야. 오,
And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad
역시
that he
임창용은
serves one up,
직구로
and
가야 돼.
that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially
그렇지.
bringing home a run.
1 ball,
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2
Oh.
balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams.
I got the
Man,
count.
that's
2-2.
one of those. How could you not swing at that one?
Count
A
is
good
ball,
take there on that
3-2.
pitch.
Full count now. Now a
나이스.
fastball.
야, 저거
below
잡아주네.
the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Luis Camposano. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike 1 to start the at bat.
One down now, one down.
The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Bell leads off second with 1 gone in the inning, and he fouls this one off. And a
그렇지.
slider in there for a
꼼짝
called
못하죠?
3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Bobby Witt Jr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Off the plate, ball
Fastball
1.
just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time.
그렇지.
Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over. Lim comes out of the bullpen to shut
자,
things down here in
임창용
the
40
ninth.
세이브 도전 갑니다.
Ready to go for the last half of
오,
the
한
inning.
점 차예요.
Next to bat will be the first
불개주가
baseman,
4번 타잖아요.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Ball.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. Swung
나이스,
on and hit in the
떴어요.
air out toward left.
좋아.
Santander is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Into the
오,
box now.
저스틴 터너 여기 와
And he's
있어.
about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ball, that's out.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
한 번 더 넓게.
And that is
그렇지.
swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Second baseman.
At the plate, Ricky Maine.
어우, 좋아.
Fastball right back to the mound.
깔끔하게
Throw on to first,
지켜냅니다.
and the Orioles have come back to even up this series in a game apiece.
볼티모어 51승 20패로 양키스 4경기 차이로 앞서면서 선두 유지하고 있습니다. 와, 양키스랑 볼티모어 빼놓고 나머지는 다 뒤로 처지기 시작했네요. 볼티모어 51승 중에 40승을 임창용이 지켜낸 거니까 임창용이 진짜 수호신이에요. 볼티모어에겐. 마무리 투수 부문 올스타 득표율 임창용이 2등에 비해서 2배 이상 앞서면서 선두 유지 중입니다. 세이브 부문 지금 임창용이 선두 달리고 있습니다. 2등이 21세이브. 엄청 차이 심하게 나네요. 임창용 보면 데이비드 코로나랑 이제 기본 오버롤 75 동률 됐습니다. 이런 상황이면 트렌드 탄 임창용이 자리 유지하는데 전혀 문제가 없어 보입니다. 자, 오늘도 볼티모어는 선두를 수성했고요. 임창용은 40세이브를 달성했습니다. MLB 더쇼 20 로드 투 더쇼 창룡불패 임창용의 메이저리그 도전기 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.